December is usually crazy.
Hello guys, we are starting this vlog on my phone. I'm an absolute disgrace this morning, but oh my gosh, and welcome to the monthly reset for November. I'm really excited for this video. I didn't do a monthly reset last month and it kind of showed. I feel like October was very chaotic, so I'm really looking forward to getting ready for November with you guys. I always love November and I always love nicknaming it Get Your Together, Get Your Life Together November, because it's the last month before the last month of the year. I started that tradition of GYSTN back in university because it was always the time during or just after midterms where it was like, okay, I gotta get my together, and it's just been a tradition ever since. It's still beautiful fall here in Montreal, so my goal for this reset is for it to feel very productive yet also very cozy. I have a lot of exciting things that I want to talk to you guys about, and let's just backtrack and start with a little like girly chat because we need to talk about why I'm such a mess this morning. You guys may notice I just got a haircut and I'm really feeling myself, okay? My plan was to arrive to the haircut early, sit here in my car and just chat with you guys about like what I wanted to do with my hair, because I walked in there like not 100% sure and I was late. I was extremely late. So I was planning to like kind of hide my hair, clip it up after my appointment, and then just like show you guys like what my different inspo photos were and then what we ended up with, but it looks too good. I can't clip it up. And then, not to mention, I brought my camera, no memory card inside, so I can't even sit here and show you guys my hair inspo, which I guess it doesn't even matter because it's fun to see the hair inspo before I go get the cut, but now you guys see what I ended up with. Who even cares what I was considering? Let's just chat about it quickly because I can no longer talk about my hair with my friends because I drive them absolutely insane of like, should I cut it? Should I grow it? I want long hair. I want short hair. Like, I'm never satisfied. So, by the way, I'm not farting, okay? My leather jacket is just making sounds. My hair had gotten quite long, you guys like would have seen in my videos, and it was actually, I never get compliments on my hair. Like, I'm so insecure about my hair. It's not like it's not my best feature. It's very, very thin. Like, I'll show you guys my ponytail thickness. Like, it's non-existent. So I always dreamed of having long hair. I had this like long hair fantasy, and I've had long hair at different points in my life. In 2019, when I started my YouTube channel, I had really, really long hair, and it just gets to the point on me where my hair is so thin that when it gets too long, it starts to look kind of stringy and ratty. And although I was starting to get a lot of compliments on my hair because certain times when I would style it, when I would use my Dyson, my hair would look a bit fuller and it would look, or if I curled it, it would look really nice when it was long. And it was like the first time ever where I was getting compliments on my hair and I was like, wow, this is amazing. But I was starting to feel like it was getting too long and it was time for at least a trim, but then part of me also wanted to chop it. I also worked really hard to grow my hair out, so I was like, maybe it's not the time, maybe I should go for something more in between. And so I was looking at photos of Molly May and Emma Ledger, like two influencers, and I decided to go for that chop. So a bit more mid-length. I asked for a lot of layers at the bottom, so my hair is too thin to do layers throughout, but I asked for more layers at the bottom. Actually, it was her idea not to do the layers throughout, but just to keep them more in the bottom, and then the face framing layers in the front to make it like bouncier. I love how it looks when it's like swooping in and kind of swooping in all directions. I feel like it makes the hair look really like bouncy and fun. So I need to be able to recreate this at home, like with my Dyson or whatever, and kind of just like swoop in. We did take off probably 3 to 4 inches. Like, okay, here are my boobs. My hair was like here. So what's that? Like 4 inches? Couple centimeters. We took off quite a bit. And when she was cutting my hair, I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God, like what did I do? And then she finished and styled it and I'm like, yes. It feels a bit 90s, which I really like. And I just really needed this level up. Which reminds me that I actually wanted to call this monthly reset Life Makeover actual makeover, because it's not nice what I'm about to say, but I've been feeling so ugly lately. I just wasn't feeling satisfied anytime I looked in the mirror. I didn't, like, I don't know, I was just not feeling confident. And you guys know, like, obviously I make videos, and so I'm looking at myself a lot when I'm editing. And I was editing a video yesterday. My hair was like not styled. It was like a few days old, and it just looked like greasy and stringy, and I was like, I can't do this. Further evidence of my messiness, I'm out of phone storage. So I was just blah, blah, blahing that I was able to get an appointment the very next day, which is today. And the makeover has begun, first in the physical sense, and then we will continue. I'm so glad you guys are here. You know I love a good long chat at the beginning of a video. The rest of my day today is insane. I have so much work to do, so I am going to stop vlogging for today because it's not a work vlog, it's a reset. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. One more look at the bouncy hair, because it's probably not gonna look this good tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's the next day and I woke up so early. I feel like for the first time I finally woke up with my alarm. The past month or so I've really been struggling to actually get out of bed and not press snooze a million times and stay in bed like an hour later than my alarm. So I was feeling pretty good about that today. I just went through my usual morning routine. First things first, I always make a nice cup or pot of tea, and then I get cozy on the couch or on my chair by the window. Yeah, we work here together. It's so dark outside. It's like pitch black out there. So I got nice and cozy with Maggie, sat down and sipped on my tea while reading. Afterwards, I sprung into action right away. You guys can see my desk is an absolute disaster. I had a bit of a meltdown yesterday because I lost one of my memory cards, turned my whole apartment upside down, including the desk, to look for it. Luckily, I found it. Nowhere near my desk, might I add. It was actually in my laundry basket. But there we are. I decided to keep being productive this morning and put away some laundry. So I got all of that folded while listening to a podcast. I love being cozy in the morning, but it also feels really nice to have a dose of productivity. Seeing as I work from home, it's nice to have the space all cleaned up so that I can start my work day. And then JS came home from his run with a special surprise. Only for the vlog.
Well, I'm more kind of on the urgent side of help here.
Whoa, Nelly. Is it for my new haircut?
What up, dog? Good morning to you.
Well, it is a good morning. I can't believe this surprise.
Well, I want something to get it, girlfriend.
I don't think I got it last week.
Why didn't you do it last week?
Well, this is a beautiful surprise. Thank you. You know what I did this morning?
No.
I woke up when my alarm went off.
You okay?
My alarm went off and I was like, maybe I should get up.
Wow.
I was like, I don't want to be that snoozerson anymore.
I don't want to be American idiot.
American snoozerson.
Yeah.
November's here. It's dark. It's gonna get even worse.
Well, let's go get that Lux.
Yeah, no, we'll get it this weekend.
And the winter jacket is.
Because it's time. Oi.
I mean, today is going up to 22, but.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it doesn't have its place, honestly.
Ask them again.
Hey everyone, I think I'm jacked as this morning.
Okay.
Shh, don't say that. Bad word. Yeah, I'm pretty jacked. Those styles.
You're not even in the camera. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday and I'm just kind of getting set up for the day. I'm still in my pajamas. I just got in from taking Maggie out. I feel like I've shared my kind of new routine a couple of times lately, but this is my new routine and I love it. I wake up. Today I actually woke up like early with my alarm, so that was great. I read a little bit. Today I like cleaned up, but that was just a one-off. Usually I don't go to bed with things so messy. I just had a weird day yesterday. So got everything set up, and then I don't know if this is weird. I feel like my mom would be mad at me about this, but I take Maggie out to play in my pajamas. I just like staying in my pajamas like a little bit longer, and then I will start work in my pajamas. And I don't know why I like doing that. I just love having like my first hour or so, hour and a half maybe of the workday like cozy in my pajamas still. and then I'll like take a break and get changed and then come back. And it just kind of gives me like little breaks instead of just feeling like, sometimes I feel like my morning routine can just drag on too long because it's like wake up, read, make breakfast, take the dog out, wash your face, brush your teeth, get dressed. Like, I know it's just normal stuff, but like, I guess I can be like, I don't know. I like to move slow in the mornings, which just makes everything take forever. And I don't like the feeling of starting my workday at 10 a.m. Like, I don't know, I just like to kind of feel like I'm getting a good early start to my day so that I can finish earlier and like whatever. So that's my routine. It's 9:05 and we're sitting down to start work. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling quite overwhelmed today. I have like a bajillion different things to do. I feel like I spoke about this yesterday. It just feels like everything is kind of so busy right now, and it's like I don't know where to put my energy and where to focus. So I'm trying to just take things one step at a time. What I am going to do to help myself with this overwhelmed feeling is I'm going to set a timer. That always helps me a lot, is like just working with kind of like a time constraint and knowing like, okay, when the timer of 1 hour goes, like when my timer after an hour rings, I'm gonna move on to something else. So I'm gonna set a 1 hour timer. I'm gonna work on a vlog that ideally would go up today, maybe tomorrow. Because I feel like I don't like my vlogs to be too out of order, and then I want this monthly reset to go up in time. So anyways, I'm just letting you guys in on like the inside of my brain when it comes to work and stuff. I really want to do my monthly reset today because I'm just in that mood for like getting ready for the new month. But then I have a ton of calls for copywriting. Like, I haven't had copywriting work for 2 weeks straight. And then of course it's like when YouTube is at its busiest, that's when I get scheduled for all these meetings. That's when all these copywriting projects are due. Like, it's everything happens at once or nothing happens. It's insane. So 1 hour timer, we're ready to go. We're just gonna take this day one step at a time. Okay, I feel like I need to yell. You guys are so far away, but I just spent the last like 2 hours at the computer getting stuff done, starting to feel a lot better. And I think it's time that I get out of my pajamas. Going to wear jeans today. I've just been loving like jeans and a basic tee. And then because it's monthly reset day, it's been a while since I've worn the egg sweater. And I know it's November, but I don't care. It's cold enough that I'm gonna wear it. I bought these Skims bras in the summer. They're like little bralettes. This one's the triangle, and then I also bought the like Bondo one. They're the best bras I've ever had. Like, they're seriously so good. They were probably one of the pricier bras that I've bought. I guess like comparable in price to Victoria's Secret, because Victoria's Secret's not cheap. So good, so comfortable, and so minimal. I just love it. I wear nothing but those two bras. They're like always on rotation. If you were ever wondering if Skims is worth the hype, I feel like it definitely is. And another thing that's been helping me feel more put together and cute when I work from home is putting on my wrist jewelry. My like neck and ear jewelry kind of stays the same all the time, but I've been trying to wear my watch most days. And I'm going to wear my Lisa Goslin. Come closer and show you guys my Rosefield watch, and then in honor of what I'm about to show you guys, my blue smiley Lisa Goslin bracelet. So cute and cozy. Oh, my timer's going off. That officially marks 2 hours. Okay, I lined my lips and I feel like I look like I got lip injections. I kind of look insane. Okay. I want to take the time to sit down and do my journaling and gentle productivity portion of my monthly reset. I feel like it's going to make me feel a lot more grounded because, like I was just saying, I feel like all of my thoughts are like spinning around. I'm feeling pretty overwhelmed, and I feel like just taking a second to sit down, be cozy, take a moment for myself is gonna allow me to move through the rest of the day just feeling a lot better and like actually get everything done instead of just spiraling. Speaking of spiraling, I'm a little bit spiraling about my hair. It got wet in the shower last night, so it's kind of back to its like natural waves. And I'm just like, I'm being so silly. I'm looking at photos of my long hair and I'm like, why did I cut it off? Why? Because I actually, like, when I was going to get it cut, I was like, oh, I'm just taking off a little bit. I actually took off a lot. And then I was looking, my water's boiling. I was looking at photos of myself last year and my hair was literally at this length. So I pretty much brought myself back to where I was last year, which is fine. It just means that like if I really miss my long hair, I'll grow it back in a month. But I'm seriously that annoying person who's never ever satisfied with my hair. Like I'll get it cut, I like it, then I dislike it, and then I always just want what I don't have, and I need to learn to shut up and just be confident. I feel like what I need to understand is like, yes, your hair can change your look, but it really doesn't change like who you are, or no one's gonna be like, oh, you cut your hair, like you're ugly now. Like, but I don't know. Anyway, so it is cute. Like it's totally fine. I just slightly regret it. Yesterday I was so hyped up in the car after my haircut, and today I regret it. Like classic. Anyways, for our monthly reset, I wanted to make a special treat of doing a homemade blueberry latte. I tried a blueberry matcha latte specifically. I tried one of these a couple months ago at a cafe here in Montreal called Brooklinen, and they used like a blueberry syrup. And I was like, what if I just used regular blueberry and like smushed it up? So I thawed out some frozen blueberries, put them just in this cup. I'm gonna smoosh them up, make them matcha. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetener just to make it like a nice sweet blueberry matcha. And this is so fitting, you guys. This is so fitting, and I'm so excited because today I am going to be officially presenting to you. I need to make like a puree. In 2 weeks' time, the line and I are restocking the Gentle Productivity Planners. We are restocking the matcha, and we are introducing a brand new color that doesn't have a name yet. I've been referring to it as something blue, but if you guys have any naming, like if you guys have a name for this blue that you think would be perfect, comment it down below, and if I choose your name, I will send you a planner, okay? But anyways, beautiful blue butterfly, something blue will be launching in 2 weeks along with the restock of matcha, and we still have some champagne in stock. You guys can see on the screen, the new blue color is so gorgeous. It's literally the most peaceful and beautiful blue. And for the first time ever, we did a silver foil stamp instead of a gold. So if you're more of a silver girly, or if you just want to try out silver, this color is perfect. The planners are all restocking just in time for holiday gifting, plus that like goal setting, get your life together season. I can't wait for you guys to get a new planner if you've already bought one, or for you guys to try Gentle Productivity for the first time. It's the best planner. Like we launched these a year ago. Oh my gosh, a year ago on November 1st, we launched these planners. So it's been a year of using no other planner but my own, and I don't miss anything. Like it's the perfect planner, seriously. So I'm so excited to do my monthly reset in it today. And then the day that they launch, I will go through with you guys and show you how, I've showed you before, but I'm gonna show you again how I use the daily pages. So in this video, I'll show you the monthly reset pages, and then we gotta sit tight, wait for the launch, and then at the launch, I'll show you guys kind of just like a day in my life of how I use the Gentle Productivity method. That's why we're making blueberry matcha, because we are combining the blue for blueberry and the matcha for the restock of matcha. Matcha sold out so fast. You guys loved that color. So we had to bring it back. It's gonna be like one of the core colors. And then champagne is like our core color, and we still have some in stock, like I said. I'm going to use this matcha from Emery. I like my matcha pretty strong. I think that's a good amount of powder. Some boiling water, and mix everything up. So for the monthly reset, I'm just gonna get cozy on the couch and reflect a little bit on last month. I didn't actually do an official reset last month, but I'm gonna reflect on how October went. I had such a great month. In the month of October, I feel like I really enjoyed life and just felt very cozy, very at home, did a lot of things that made me happy, and spent kind of like quality time with myself, but also with a lot of my loved ones and my friends. Like it was such a wonderful month. And then just think about November. and what I want to bring in for November. Something that I'm trying to keep in mind when it comes to these monthly resets and setting goals is when I'm like, okay, it's time for my monthly reset, it's time to set some goals, I tend to get very self-critical, and I'll think about all of the areas where I feel like I fell short in the previous month or months, and like areas where I want to improve. And so I'll just look at my life with like this critical eye and be like, you don't work out enough, you don't drink enough water, like whatever it may be. And I kind of want to move away from that. I'm like, I don't need to constantly be criticizing myself in order to better myself. Like, let's think about the things we did well, bring in more of that, and then maybe like 1 or 2 new habits that come from a place of like, okay, yeah, I've been slacking on that, rather than just making this whole long list of what I feel are like my shortcomings or areas that I've been slacking, and then just kind of like forcing myself to like become this new person overnight with like all these good habits. Like, let's just pick a couple. So that's what I'm going to be thinking about. Okay, I have a feeling some of you guys are laughing at me because you're like, hey Zoe, smushing up a bunch of blueberries in the bottom of a cup isn't how you make your own blueberry syrup. I'm realizing that now. At least it's gonna look pretty. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is gonna work. I'm starting to think it might not. Okay, it looks so good. I need to get a photo of this before I mix it. We're never gonna get a photo because my storage is full. So let's mix her up and go get cozy. Oh wait, taste test. Sublime. A hint of blueberry, okay. You gotta work on the blueberry syrup, but it's good. It has potential. The matcha part's good, so yay! And now it's time to get cozy. I never want my monthly reset journaling session to be stressful or forceful. I really like to make a cozy atmosphere for myself by lighting a candle and playing some music. Today I opted for a fall-themed cozy ambiance cafe video just with like some soft jazz in the background, and it really allows me to just get in my zone and reflect on the previous month and get ready for the new month. I want to show you guys a little glimpse at the inside pages of the Gentle Productivity Planner. On the left-hand side, we have our month at a glance. I really wanted a small calendar view. These are undated, so you get to fill in the numbers yourself, but just to have a full overview visual of our month. On my monthly must-dos for November, I only have 2 so far, is my winter tire swap and my closet swap. Both of these I am dreading. The page on the right-hand side is a little bit more heartfelt, if you will. We have a space for our theme of the month and an affirmation of the month. My themes for the month of November are to be cozy at home, just kind of leaning into the darker and colder days, unfortunately, but making it positive by being cozy, abundance of love, abundance of money, as well as ROI, which we talked about in my latest Q&A. My affirmations for the month are that my investments will return to me tenfold, I am happier than ever, and I am beautiful always. Just going back to what we spoke about at the beginning of this video. We then have a space for some reflections, which are always just nice. I try and write some positive things that went well in October and what I want to carry into in November. I wrote that I want to be a hardworking homebody, focusing on baking and feeling good, but also raking in some money. At the bottom of the page, we have a section for goals and a section for dreams I'm manifesting. I like to keep them separate, where goals are things that I have control over and dreams that I'm manifesting are things that are a little more out of my control, but I would still like to bring into my life. For the goals this month, I have 1 to 2 yoga classes a month, 1 to 2 runs per month, and 1 to 2 spin classes per month. I just feel like I really need to get my cardio up and also get back into yoga, which is something that makes me feel really good. I wrote down that I want to bake bread and that I need to pay myself from my new company because it's something that I've weirdly been scared to do. Lastly, when it comes to the dreams I'm manifesting, I wrote down a 10K month, 2 new sponsors for YouTube or Instagram. I'm looking for a bit of clarity regarding my Pilates teacher journey. I would really like to set myself up to do a Vlogmas, and I would love that my Gentle Productivity launch goes well and even sells out when we launch mid-November. All in all, this whole routine probably only took about 30 minutes. And that 30 minutes can be such a game changer for the rest of your month. We're back in the bedroom. I'm gonna do a little bedding refresh. I thought it'd be fun to share it with you guys. Also, take another look at those gorgeous moldings. Every time I come in here, I'm like so proud of myself and JS for doing that. I feel like it just made such a difference in the home. I was never like fully in love with our bedroom. Like I loved the furniture and I loved our bedding. I feel like we're really lucky to have this and I'm super grateful for it. But it was just like this big wall, and now I'm like, oh, I feel like it kind of finished the bedroom. I mean, I guess there's a few, there's like a few other finishing touches we could do, but like I'm very, very satisfied. Actually, I invited you up and I'm gonna have to kick you off because we're gonna take these sheets off. My angel, my snooky angel, right? For Halloween, so spooky. Oh. Oh, you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. A good girl in October, a good girl in November, good girl for Christmas, huh? We're gonna get custom stockings this year. We found the ones we like from LL Bean. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Guys, I need you to tell me, okay, when do you start getting, if you celebrate Christmas or you like decorate for the holidays, when do you start getting in that mood? Because I feel like the stores used to wait until after Halloween to start putting out like holiday decor, and that was already considered early. And now like I'm seeing stuff, and I've been seeing like reels and like hauls for holiday stuff now, and like as I'm filming this, it's the day before Halloween. So I just feel like that's way too early. I feel like mid-November is when I start getting excited, and then December is like really when I get the ball rolling. But let me know, you guys. I just feel like in general, everything is trying to move like so much faster. They brought the fall stuff out in August when it like wasn't time, and now I'm like, ugh, I'm still enjoying fall. Like stop pushing Christmas on me. I feel like American Thanksgiving, like once that passes, for me, that's like the Christmas trigger. But let me know what you guys think. I did find these stockings from LL Bean. I haven't ordered them yet. I guess I should just talk. I mean, yeah, I should take off part the bed while I talk. I haven't ordered them or anything, but they're like on my kind of holiday decor wish list, and then I need to figure out like where I'm gonna put the tree, but like that's in a long time to come. And like it's still fall. I think today it's like it's warm out. I haven't been outside actually since the morning. I'm gonna take Maggie out before my call, but it's just like not time to think about that stuff yet, in my opinion. So I feel like I've been in such a homebody mood lately, and it's been making me so happy. Like I don't know, I'm like embracing the homebody vibes, and I feel like I've kind of made it my hobby in a way of like wanting to make the home super cozy. And like I don't know, I know I'm overthinking it, but I'm like, it's just kind of like classic girl, you know, like feminine, like domestic, you know what I mean? So I'm keeping JS as involved as possible, because I don't want this to, like, I'm overthinking of like I'm overthinking the gender roles. And it's like, you know what, if this is what I want to do, and like he's not forcing me, like he's genuinely surprised. When he met me, I hated clean. Well, I still don't love to clean. We tag team the cleaning, and I am like such a stickler to make sure that the cleaning duties are split 50-50. But I hated cooking. Like he did all the cooking. I would bake from time to time, but like he's genuinely in shock at my like newfound passions around the house. So I know that it's not like it's not like, oh, you know, I move in with my boyfriend and like, I don't know, but like I'm just like overthinking the gender roles. We'll leave it at that. But I know that it's all coming from my own heart. Like it's not, I don't feel like it's something that I have to do. It's just like stuff that I want to do. And I find it very soothing for me, like baking and doing things like that, it's comforting, it's nice, and it's something that takes me out of my head and into the present moment, where there's not a lot of things in my life that kind of do that for me. So I was thinking about this the other day. So some of you guys, most of you guys probably know, I used to work, the place where I now teach bar classes, I used to work there as a cleaner and as a receptionist, and part of what I loved about that job was you could see when your job was done, because we were doing a lot of cleaning and a lot of laundry, and so you would see the results of your work and you would finish a task and you would know that it's done. And I think that's the kind of thing that is really, really good for me, because it's like you finish and there's an end product. And that's why I love making videos too, because I do all this filming and then I sit there and edit and I have an end product. Like I have a 30-minute video, a 40-minute video, an hour-long video. Like I have something that I made. And so I think that's why, like, I like doing laundry. I like making the bed. And now I've learned to love cooking and baking, because you have this end product. The best is if I could cook and bake and then someone comes and cleans up after me. That would be like my dream. So I'm taking off this bedding to put on some fresh bedding. All of my bedding is from Silk & Snow, and I thought I would give you guys like a little bit of an unfiltered, non-sponsored bedding chat, because I get questions about my bedding quite a bit. I've worked with Silk & Snow in both a gifted and a sponsored capacity on YouTube and on Instagram. People will ask me where my bedding's from just by kind of like seeing it, and then I will also get questions, especially from people I know, who are like, okay, but what do you really think of the Silk & Snow bedding? And I'm like, wow, you really think that like I'm just being a big fat liar in my sponsorships? I'm like, oh, ouch, okay. Let me tell you guys, not sponsored, nothing. Like I genuinely love the Silk & Snow products so much. Their sheets are fantastic. These are the percale sheets. These are the first ones that I got with a muslin duvet cover. Love that combo. Today I'm going to be trying out their Egyptian cotton sheets, duvet cover, and a muslin quilt. So we're going to do that makeover, and I think it's going to look amazing. I'm out of breath. I'm going to go grab the sheets. Where did I put them? This is the muslin quilt. Like I'm so excited. So all of that to say that I really love my Silk & Snow bedding. And I do think it's worth the money. It's definitely an investment. I see it as an investment in your sleep. And it's funny because I feel like for so many of us, we would pay like, let's say like a Cézanne cardigan. You're like, okay, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna get a Cézanne cardigan. It ends up costing like $150 to $200. And you're maybe gonna wear that cardigan like max once a week. Your sheets you sleep on all the time, every day. You can literally invest in one good pair of sheets or set of sheets. And this is what I would recommend, is investing in a good set, starting with just one. And then this is what I used to do when I only had one set, is I would wash them in the morning so that everything can dry, so that I can put them back on that night. So you really only need one. In time, it's nice to get two so that you can like do your laundry and not have to worry about putting everything back on the same day. And good sheets should last you for years. So I really do see it as being worth the investment. However, I also wanted to give a few other brands that I like. I know Silk & Snow is Canadian, and so that's really amazing. I've also tried Brooklinen sheets, which are fantastic. I used to have those at my old apartment when I had a double bed. And I loved my Brooklinen sheets as well. Really amazing quality, the kind of thing, like same thing, gets softer every wash. Like I really, really loved my Brooklinen. When I moved, I ended up giving them to my mom. So those sheets live on at my mom's place in Ottawa. And whenever I go stay there, I'm like happy to be reunited with them. They're honestly amazing. I think if you live in Canada, it's more affordable to go with Silk & Snow. And I think in the States, it might be more affordable to go with Brooklinen. You guys can just look into it. Honestly, I love them both. I feel like the third common bedding brand that we see talked about a lot talked about online quite a bit is Parachute, and I've actually tried those ones. I like can't decide if I'm sitting or standing. I've tried those ones too. JS actually had parachute sheets and I didn't love them, you guys. I felt like the quality wasn't as good. At the time I had only tried Brooklinen and I was like, oh, these are not on the same level, like Brooklinen is better. They felt very flimsy, the parachute ones, and I was like, oh, I don't think I would buy those again. And then Silk and Snow. So Silk and Snow and Brooklinen are my top 2 sheets. Parachute, I personally don't think it's worth the money. It was the linen ones, like maybe their other ones are better. We have towels from Parachute and they're great. But that is my honest kind of sheets chat and bedding. I know it's like, that was like so long-winded. It's 1:11, but I thought I would talk about it because I get a lot of questions. So there you go. That's my unfiltered, unsponsored opinion. Let's finish making this bed. My duvet is from Lieberman Boutique. It's wonderful. It's very like hotel inspired. I'm so excited for my new duvet cover in this beautiful pink. Oh, it's so beautiful. And I think with the beige and the plant, like it's gonna look so good in here. I have like the weirdest method for putting the duvet in the sheet. I like to like square them up. And then I pull the duvet down. Oh, it's so much easier to do this as 2. Anyway, so I'll let you guys know how I like the Egyptian cotton, how it compares to the percale. But yeah, these internet brand sheets, like they are definitely a level up from anything I've ever tried. Like I've had IKEA sheets, I've had sheets from like HomeSense. I've had Egyptian cotton sheets that were like a lot cheaper and they would pill and like it just honestly, you guys, like this stuff is the best. I'm being for real. Oh my gosh, you guys, how good and warm and cozy does this pink look? It's divine. Oh my gosh. So far the Egyptian cotton is a yes. It's like so soft. I feel like this is starting to look like a true magazine bedroom and I love the pop of color. I'm so happy right now, so happy. And I've got to finish this quick because I have a call in 5 minutes. So the last step is just to add this extra layer of coziness with this muslin quilt. I feel like this is going to be so good for those extra chilly nights, but then this can also be amazing in the summertime when you don't want a heavy duvet. You can just use the quilt and the muslin is like so soft against the skin. Ooh, this is gonna look so amazing. And then I got the matching shams to go with this quilt. So it could cover the whole bed, like it's a king size quilt. I'm gonna have to cut that tag off. But the look I'm going for now is just this like folded over the back of the bed. It's giving Martha Stewart. Minus the insider trading or whatever. Ta-da! It's so perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay, here is a little finished look. Maggie has already made herself comfortable and I'm in love. I feel like everything ties together so nicely. The pink is so beautiful. It's just a really nice little bedroom cozy refresh. I'm glad that I have my basics covered with like a neutral set of sheets. I can't do like a pure white just because of this one. But now I'm so glad to have this beautiful pop of color. I had the pop of color with the green in linen, but I feel like that's very summery. So now with the brown and the pink, it's perfect. I feel like my monthly reset is well underway. I just had a call for copywriting and I'm so glad my second call of the day got canceled. I am super hungry. It's one of those days where like I've been so busy that I kind of forget to eat until I'm at the point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. So I'm gonna make a snack, then I'm gonna take Maggie out and I guess then we'll get back to work. I have another thing, like a cozy homey thing that I wanna show you. Yeah. Hi guys. I'm getting cozy with Maggie. Hi, my angel. I lied. I am gonna share that haul with you in my next vlog. I'm planning a really exciting, like cozy, I forget if I already said this, but cozy weekend at home part 2. Not part 2, but like another edition of that because you guys really liked that vlog. I wasn't sure if people were gonna I'm in such a weird mood. I was gonna say, I'm not even sure if people are gonna with that, but you guys did. You guys liked it, which makes me so happy. So I'm gonna do another edition of that starting Friday. So I'll show you guys that haul then, because it has to do with baking. I'll just give you a little teaser. I ordered a whole bunch of bread baking supplies. So that came, and I want to like do a little unboxing because I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm like already so excited for this weekend. I have 3 like baking projects that I want to do, and I feel like I'm being so annoying with my baking, but whatever, we talked about this. Today was such a busy day. I got up so early and I'm fed up. It's almost 5, but I'm looking forward to it because I feel like what I'm about to do is like the perfect way to end a reset day. I'm going to see my osteopath, which is always like a mix of painful but good painful and relaxing. It just feels nice to have someone kind of work on your body. And I'm really looking forward to this appointment. I don't see her as often as I should because she's so busy. So I'm looking forward to going over there tonight. And then I'm hoping that I'll be able to just wind down and have some good me time. I feel like doing my gentle productivity planner earlier was like good me time, but I need more. So I think when I come home, I'm just gonna like do some body care and take a nice bath and just kind of take care of myself to wrap up this reset. And then we will officially be ready for November. I don't know how I feel about that because I'm not ready to let go of October just yet. It was just such a good month. Anyways, we cannot stop the calendars. We cannot stop the clocks.